Ondikonda amandikonda Nimbali ya wanu Nilikuno kuno ine Nilikuno kunoko.
Yeah man, this is Sanbi, otherwise known as Wonjo. You're watching Crafthouse TV. Stay tuned.
Nilikuno kuno ine Nilikuno kunoko. Ompetetsa amandikonda Nimbali ya wanu Nilikuno kuno ine Nilikuno kunoko.
A very good evening to you and yours, and welcome to yet another episode of Street House. This is episode 10 of season 2, and I'm personally excited for this one today because we've got a legendary producer coming through in the studios today, and you do not want to miss out who that is. My name is Lucy JR, and I am your host for today and every other day, of course. Kicking off the show is music coming in from the Dan Lu himself, and it's a throwback being a flashback Friday. We're kicking it off with Uhule Ndintima. Stay right there.
Uhule Ndintima, sakuna mize mbawi. Uhule Ndintima, sisi wandivukala kwao. Uhule Ndintima, sakuna mize mbinyuma. Uhule Ndintima, mani wandijizolo wezi. Sopo mugulila, ndiwo wa mugulila. Sofa la leti, mwezi uliwose. Musaluni osanena, perfume poko poko. Timajezela, uyu wasaname. Suyulelo wa mkwila mulilongwe. Alimbulanda Nagawandi ya mubesa kukalonga Dima muna waweni Suyulelo wa mukwila kusanye Alimbizanga Uhule Ndintima iwe ahe Ndintima Asa kuna mize numpawi Uhule Ndintima Asisi wandijizolo uwezi Uhule Ndintima Asa kuna mize ndiyuma Uhule Ndintima, mani wandi ukala wao. Uhule Ndintima, asabuna mize numbawi. Uhule Ndintima, asisi wandi ukala wao. Uhule Ndintima, asabuna mize ndiyuma. Uhule Ndintima, mani wandi jizolo uwezi. Chinali jibwenzi jao Hasana wadile Mpaka lelo Hakuzembelana Hakunyoza basao Hajoka na ukutali Ukusoa janiwe Ukufuna jani Nifudo Kantala Ndintima Kupanda kusemba usagona Nifudo Amayawa Uhule Ndintima Ndintima Asangu na umize Uhule Ndintima Asisi wandivukala wao Uhule Ndintima Asangu na mize ndiyuma Uhule Ndintima mani wandijizolo uwezi. Ndintima
In today's segment of Who Is, we've got a very legendary producer with us in the studios, guys. I'm personally excited to sit down and have this chat with him. Do you remember Unamata by Pixie? This guy actually was behind that production of that song. Percy is right here in the studio with us. Welcome to the studio, Percy. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's been a long time we've heard from you.
Yeah.
Why?
Too many things. But I've been employed by an organization called Cosoma, and I'm spending most of the time there, not in this. So that's why I'm quiet.
So should we say that you are slowly dying as a producer? Is Propi dead as a producer? Because Propi Sound Jayo, it was quite popular back in the day.
Yeah, it was really.
Should we still say that it's coming back anytime soon?
I don't think so. I might bring it back if I get motivated. Well, but for now,
what's demotivating you?
The money, obviously. I mean, when we grow up, we need money.
Yeah,
we need a lot of money, man.
So what's it about the money that's demotivating you right now?
The money chain is not as good as it is for us producers, but it's good for the artists. Even if you go to they say the laws, the laws are into for the artists. But the artists, that's a question that I ask myself. Are not producers artists? Because we are all artists. But the money goes into the artists and not the producers. Who makes the music? It's the producers. So, for that reason, I would say I'm growing up. I need to take off my own. I have children. I want to have 10 kids, by the way.
10 is a lot.
No, it's okay. I want to have 10 kids and have 9 more to come.
Okay.
So I need to make money for the 10 kids that I need to have. So if I'm not getting enough money for the productions, what do you think I'll still be in the studio?
Okay, let's talk about the money, because the money seems to be coming up quite a lot. Pompano Dimambaza Cosoma.
Yeah.
Tell us about how that went for you and some fellow producers if you have any intel. I mean, this is where to spill the tea.
Yeah, but I would start from a bit of a history if you give some time.
Please.
Because I'm a producer who came out in 2009. Yeah. Now it's about 13 years, but my production circle started in 2004. The practice itself. So, you look at it. If you look at it, starting from 2004 to 20, that's 20 years, literally 20 years into the music circus. But I would tell you now that the art itself doesn't favor the producer, as I said. And just recently, people are getting millions. You wouldn't see a producer in that list. You'd see artists. I have got my own brother called Tricky Bits, who's really a very good producer. And if you go out there, you'd listen to his songs. 90% of the songs that he produced are out there. And 90% of 100% of the artists that are there, they're getting millions as royalties. There must be a certain percentage of a producer to get out of the royalties.
Is this something that Cosoma is aware of, that producers also get a cut? Are they supposed to get a cut?
Producers get a cut from Cosoma. And I'm a witness because I also get a cut. But I wouldn't want to start with me. I wanted to give you a history before so that you understand, and then I'll tell you what I am now.
Okay.
My brother, who is the biggest producer now, Tricky Bits. He's the last one in the family.
Yeah.
You hear all the music that are there, that people are getting millions, starting from Ellen Juchi, Guamba, KOK, I don't know if Driemo. Tricky Bits is right there. And if you look at the music, he's almost 100% the productions. But did he get $1 million?
No.
Why is he not getting $1 million? That's the first question. Are producers not artists? And if you're artists, why are we not getting $1 million? Don't we deserve $1 million?
Is it something that was brought up to Cosoma? Because sometimes, if I'm not mistaken, Cosoma works with Airplay.
Okay. let me tell you something about Malawi. Let me remind you what Malawians are.
Okay.
Malawians would whine in the backgrounds, but they'll not come out and say, I don't like this. And I'm telling you, that's why I'm here, because I need to say this. A lot of producers are suffering. In fact, 3 years ago, we started a movement that we wanted to have like a board for producers in Malawi.
Okay.
Of course, it died in a little bit. You know,
Why
how
did it die?
Motivation offices in Malawi, they're not passing the process to happen. But anyway, what I want to say is producers in Malawi are not getting enough. What if we all producers stop producing music? What will happen to the music industry?
Getting enough of the money.
The
enough of
money. Starting from people coming to the studio, negotiating to produce a song. Say, for example, I'm producing for 30,000. Do you think an artist will pay me 30,000? They'll come and say, you know, papa in the 15 pini. Kumaso kuzwa ndikubasa 10 pini lero, ina ndikubasabe. And with that movement, you'd see my producers die. I have a track record that I can tell you. Die or not is in Kumari, right? Die as in they disappear musically. Tonight, Dynamite, we had a Dynamite who was very big. Where is he now?
So
Mike Gomonda, I mean, we call it Good Soul Gomonda. He was a producer, very good producer. You know, I'm a bit of Good Soul Gomonda. Where is he now? Don't we deserve to get the money? Now, I'm saying all this. Sorry, I know you're asking a lot of questions.
You're here.
But I need to talk.
Yeah.
Now, let me talk about me now. I started my production Kuchuka 2009. Masco 2009. Yeah? That is really literally before I helped Sonia Munyimbo ya Anankabango. I'm the one who did that.
Okay.
I'm the one who did that. Nyimbo zimafika. And you'd see that nyimbo ndukubanga zi nyimbo zote nzochuka. Si nyimbo zote zi nyimbo za hapa. In my production journey, if you look at it, if you do, give a list of people, and people know.
What are some of the productions that you've recently done that we can say, Woody, this is a production that is very recent? Who are the people that you've actually worked with? Because we're going to get to the figures. I want to poke you, if you're free to disclose, how much you actually got from Cosoma, if you actually got anything.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
The song that I did, I was not the lead producer in this song. I was part of the production team, which is the last song that Matze did was famous. Which is it? Nkatimu, that song. I was part of the production team. Yeah. If I was part of the production team, you know how famous that song is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm telling you today, to everybody, I can even show you a screenshot, that I asked Cosoma how much do I get from the royalties that came out. They told me 2,000 kwacha. It was 2,900 something.
2,000 kwacha.
2,000
Yome
kwacha.
Cosoma ya ubata.
And I'm telling you today, my production journey, my road is also my ending idea as production Percy. It's not a few 100,000.
50.
60,000 somewhere there.
No way.
Combined. Also good party, is it?
20 years.
But I'm telling you, I could land a million. And some of the people that are on that list, they're inspired by my productions. Also, this is my serious. I say, you meet them, they tell you stories about me and my productions, whatnot. So you ask yourself, do I still really want to do the production? And people like me, if I feel like that, how many producers before me that are looking up to me would want to continue the journey?
All right, so Banobak, where I want to say upcoming producers, because we're seeing Trappy Beats right now. He's actually going into music. stepping away from not
The
stepping
production.
away,
The production.
but yeah, coming away from the production and
Yes.
getting into the music. Also being an artist himself.
Yes.
And most people are actually saying, okay, they're stepping away from the production because kuli drama. Now self-funa dramas. Do you see yourself ever doing that?
What I would answer is, inayokhala kuti ndifuna ndiyimbe nyimbo. Nyimbo ijentuluka. Ziteka. Oyera kale ndaipanga nyimbo ija chaka chose ndikuipanga nyimbo ija. Nyimbo ija ituluke kaso nyimbo yapo. But is that my calling? Is that what I want? But if I don't want that, does that mean I don't have to get money?
Kani mini Cosoma munagambirana now because kuli mabige we're talking about it. Lucius Banga there.
Kani mini say nkana yekulu Nkana yekulu kwambiri. Of course it's yekulu kumama yekulisa because of.
No, I mean it's big right now from the way you're saying it.
Yes. What I say
is from what you're saying are artists as well. And when you get to think about it on a deeper level, they really are.
Yes. What I'm saying is, everybody's got an answer for something to get rid of you. You understand? I can ask you a question. Say, for example, are you married? If you don't want to answer me that question, you'd give me your things. Yeah. And I would be like, okay, because I just wanna end the story. Cosoma doesn't give you a clear answer to something that you as a producer can do. Up until today, I'm a loser, but nyimbo zanga is not registered for Cosoma, and I cannot get money. Akuti nyimbo zanga.
Nyimbo zago referring to
my productions. When I say nyimbo zanga, it's my productions that I mean, I'm part of the production team.
Yeah.
I'm part of the talent. Because nyimbo kamboisa artists suda makadi yejo kuimba zideka. You think and make the music sound the way it is.
Yeah.
So that's why I call it my songs. Akuni nyimbo zanga was registered by the artist. So the artist amajenda mazanga.
Don't even papa nkani wena can be doing the artist. Kabena Cosoma.
Pamene upon body the fight. Who doesn't know my productions? Let me ask you a question. Who doesn't know my production? Well, this is my production.
Everybody does know it.
I'm telling you. I would go to Cosoma and I don't have to say this is my ID. This is my production. Everybody should know, and everybody knows that this is me and this is my production. But they still give me a lot of stories. You know, by the law, this and that, this was not registered by you, so you cannot get the money. But they know this is my production and this is my money. In other countries, they say, register nyimbo under the signage of the producer, because everybody has to say, this is Lusul in the rank. Komankati sisi kuenda chonjo, kuno konde zikawachi. Ma producer ka. Tilibinda
The 2000 deal.
2000, I mean, now, let's talk about the 2000 wash.
Yes.
In a office yanga ilipa Chris Week. Office yanga ilipa Chris Week. Yeah? From Chris Week upita ku Ulimbi, kubwerera. That's about a liter. Yeah? Liter ndama zingati. That's 2.6 thousand.
Yeah.
Kucha mafuta nkalimoto. Koma ndukarenga 2 pin.
Ndewe ugende se woo.
Ndukarenga 2 pin.
2 pin. Ma transact these our bank.
I mean, sina kanizile. Koma the point is, sidi kuthandizana. Sakona mizeni sisi kuthandizana. And amanena kuti adi malamulo sakwenda bwino kumayi.
Have you discussed this with other producers as well?
There's a group who that's what I'm saying. People would rather suffer in the backgrounds. They cannot come in front of you and say, this is it. Aye. Kwa wafunika mtunda koda kapangelibi, akauza, this is what it is. Ineyo kulanda, ndipo
let it out, I say. Chidurusi.
I say enough. I say, you know how I went there and I'm like, okay, no, send you. Okay.
With a straight face.
Straight face, my neck. And then I'm like, okay. So I asked, Mazu, ndama zingati 2 pin. Funa ngeke nguzima ndakakuonesa. 2000. Muntu wankulu ngati neyo. Ni mwana. Ndipesa? Mwana fees yake ndi 314,000. Patem payo. Mwana suti temu ikhaimozi kuli matemu ena kupita kusukulu. Ndizandi at 2,000. Ndizikhamu studio. What am I doing?
Ndia Baba, are you trying to say that this tubing has demotivated you? So nyimbo za any pro P production is not in the cards for now.
As I said, I'm a sucker for money. If I look for money, I have to look for money. If there's a change, I mean, I might go back to studio. I love music.
But how long do you think that's going to happen? Because you've been in this for 20 years plus?
I don't think so. I don't think this will happen.
Do you see any future for my producer Malawi now? So as I'm my royalties because when we look at the hits that you have in the past as well, as you know, those are the songs that we actually, were listening to back in the day. When you sit down as producers, do you ever see that there's going to be a time when there's going to be a rainbow in this whole storm that's going on right now?
Ndiyambire apa kuti pali kufunika kupangidwa association, ma producer akumana kuti apanga association. In fact, documents have been written. Koma pena pacha apa mujene ndonomega kuima, ikona kuima. Komabe the future for that to happen because that's what we see and we react to, but just a normal thing
so what you're saying is Cosoma right now does not recognize producers as part of the art.
That's what they say. They say the laws say that. So America would be the arranger, not producer. If you see the form, I would make a author. I mean, author is author, composer, arranger. This is my terms. Now I don't think you would have a person being called an arranger. What?
So the fact that things aren't even changing in the documentation makes it hard for things to change.
Too hard
in the real world.
And Maloza on the artist I mama never went and drama. One Ali Aboman with Maloza Ukafuso Dalit. But the problem is if we are near JFS so sit up push, good is it to sit. There has to be Chinchina feeding Gachite. As you can see, there's another producer here, Sonny, who came, but he didn't say something like this. How much is he getting? Maybe because he's an artist, he's doing music, also he's getting money. But as a producer, if you're not to, mwana wapanga zoma wapanga bambacha. Ijujenda muzizio. Ngari bambacha na lilo ya kana lidokota. Mwana goja. Ama funa episode. And then let's unteza doctor. The inspiration. So ngati name moyonga suli bwino. Do you think I would encourage my daughter to be like that or my son to be like that? And what does that do to the music industry?
Have you met anyone apart from the...
I have a list that I've been sending. The reminders. Reminder about 3 ways of reminder and to take nothing's happening.
So I want to say the people that are there, pretty much, it seems like you're saying that they're ancient. And the documentation is ancient as well. Because if it's not changing...
That is true.
Okay. Explain.
As I said, sinchula maina. Mukachitenga chitsina ujeniche chituzi chimwachika patsogolo kuti muchione. You'd see kuti nkhope zina zake yoje sizikuona ukanda million. And you'd see and you understand what I'm saying is sindikunamani ndipo mboni inonso
Natural.
and usiku ndikhope zaza kungozona kuti million wabwera bwanji apa. There are people
According
who
to you.
deserving. No, not according to me.
No, according to you, what is deserving of $1 million?
But you know, okay, that is another question.
Yeah.
I called Cosoma and I asked them,
On what
you are
grounds?
giving me 2,000 watch. On what grounds? They said your music was played long time ago. That's what they gave me.
Uh-huh.
And I went back to the picture. I'm like, long time ago. So you mean long time ago my music? but there's,
But when they got a long time ago, it's like,
but you don't know too much. I mean, not long time ago, but ancient. I mean, back in the but that's what I'm saying. The system is not as clear as it's supposed to be. Every time I walk out of my house, I'm going to work, I hear my productions being played. And I did these productions a long time ago. Umafika nthawi kuti masaboyika ono kuti nyimbo zizo ndipangiandama ineyo koma anthu ena akakusankha. They listen to the music, they're happy. Amwene ndapanga zibwenzi lake mabanja anthu afusirana opanga banja because of the productions that I've done. I've changed people's life with the productions that I've done. But my life is not being changed. And I'm telling you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. Propi has a lot to discuss and unpack here, so we'll be back right after this commission.
Yeah, Blackjack. Inze. Yeah, Mavuto. Udinyoza. Doing Malawi Fed. Alright. Hey.
Hey everybody, you're watching Crafthouse, see? Kaya mugone na ndiji bwenzi kaya spousey. Please don't you touch that mouse, see? Cause you know you're gonna miss Crafthouse. This is Crafthouse TV. My name is Chegal on the Blackjack. Inze. You already know what it is, man. If you want to watch more of me and the rest of the people, them, you know, me and the rest, watch it right here. Blackjack. To the world, Crafthouse. To the world too. One time only.
My gangsta maduro, Allah salimomo, mapao dala now, waola. What it do, my good people? It's your boy Afana Caesar, you know Pepsi. I'm a Shasha, I'm a Kingpin. You're watching Crafthouse TV, game changer. What it do?
All right, welcome back. And earlier, Timagambia Nadi Propi Kuti Zainda Banji Cosoma, and he's basically explaining to us Kudi's Nakara Banji. So, just to get your views on this, what do you think is the criteria that Cosoma actually uses when it comes to disbursement? Because Zatu being Magamba, Tamba. So, what do you think is the criteria that they use? Kudi, uyu artist, I think it to be. I didn't get 5 meters.
I said 2 million gross.
Come on, that's how
You wouldn't even take that. But anyway, in my own opinion, and a lot of people, I would tell you today, yeah, because Zonta one cry about going to artist will make sense because producer, I want customer down place, artist will make sense. Nobody knows how much they're being paid and why they're being paid. It's just in my head. I say, hey, I say dream with you. One of my guy, so it's just a discussion that they have at Cosoma, in my own opinion.
So you think it's based off of popularity?
Yes, not popularity because I mean making money, but it's just a decision they make. Could they 10% of 10% of as I said, on that picture, you'd see that a person like I'm mentioning the name because I want you to understand.
Okay.
Billy Kaunda was there. Billy Kaunda music is invalid. And ngarumuna eva nyimbo zake kale nyimbo zanga ine munazi invalid. My production, it's not only one song. I can tell you, I can show you the list of the songs that I've done for me to get a 2,000 requests. And he's getting $1 million. That's what I'm saying.
When they actually are calling these artists and saying this is the amount of money that you've gotten, do they give an explanation of why and basically why you're actually getting that money?
The explanation they gave me, I'm not going to say anything about the other people because I don't know. But I'll tell you what they told me. They said, your music is too old to be getting enough money. They said, so I went back to the pitch. I'm like, I mean, I travel, I walk. So that criteria, and it's not only me, because the Magamba Sunny B.
Yeah.
Sunny B was
I was a kid.
and you know, did he get $1 million? Why didn't he get $1 million? Because time why is he not getting $1 million? And to tell you now, Sunny B that song. That song. Now, why is he not getting $1 million? Why is he not on that list?
So it's a good amount of hope.
So that's what I think. That's what happens. Because and to be honest, give my big example in artist akoskana nyimbo yapo dia board abwera azakuza nyimbo ije ase nyimbo india boy ya nyimbo ije you have to make a platform for that song to stand on. Aimba pa platform apanga iweyo ndimozukuru kumanga nyumba iyo cha ndidenga chisinga imo panda munthu inake basi iyo kupanga pansipa kuti mawo chenchani kuti zime artist uchaimbe pantunda apo kuti aoneke bwino, but in the end artist is the one that's making money, not the producer. Zukhala bwanji
tricky ndi bale wako
ndinkakamba kuti mbalo wanga ndati ngani yomwe ndifanduza abasigwira. Yes, it's my last ndimona kwatomwe amayangana fani kamenya break dance nanake ne so amaseyo ndikamenya break dance koma mtime leyoso
muda baba simenye.
Tricky also did the break dance.
Okay,
I'm a producer. Trick is also another producer. You can see good fana my footsteps all. Dodi yakona be kuti mfana ya matani akutana. If I do not do well in life, you don't expect Tricky to do well in life. Do I want that?
No.
If you have
somebody that he looked up to,
I'm telling you. And it's not only Tricky bits. I have a lot of producers in Malawi, a lot that talk to me, they look up to me. But if I cannot show good I'm making money, I mean,
they'll just look at
they'll
you
run out. I'll be like, so funny. I think I don't want that to happen in life.
Tricky. How did they actually receive it? Did you get anything?
There's a group, in fact.
Tricky,
of course, I don't know how much she got. I didn't ask.
Okay.
I didn't ask. But the point is, he didn't get $1 million. That's it. Basic point.
Considering the hits that he has produced.
And I'm saying, good. Nyimbo mozi ndio mwana imba ndi Your Maps. Your Maps. Check my views I do on YouTube. Ndambiri kwambiri. Your ndi Energy is the hottest in Malawi now. Koma nyimbo yapanga drama for the artist and not for the producer. So ineyo masama amene ondo mwesidi
All right, so let's. I know you're really upset about this.
You have no idea.
I will. Okay, so let's talk about how you've actually worked with all of these big artists that we're speaking of now. Gina Pixe, Gina Onesmus.
Yeah.
They're gonna be in the country. All of them reuniting in Dayfeo in February, March.
In fact, Musk is traveling from the US coming back to Malawi for that. Yeah.
So, are you in touch with any of these guys? Do you actually stay connected?
Oh, that's something I want to tell you now.
Okay.
Should I tell you?
Come on, man.
Okay, so Masco called me.
All right.
He's like, you know, I'm coming back to Malawi. You know how it is. I want to do some songs, and then we'll see how the payment goes.
Do some songs with you.
Yeah.
So that is in the pipeline.
He's been no. He's been sending songs.
Okay.
But I'm telling you now that I don't have the push factor to produce what he wants to produce. I'll tell you,
is it a different sound from?
No, it's the same sound. It's me. I mean,
okay.
Hey. But what I'm saying is, nyimbo the emotion that you create in the song. Nyimbo ija, oida kadu production yangi ndiyo sakala bojo dani. But if you put the emotion, the right emotion in that song, and people listen to that emotion, that song is a hit. But nyimbo zomwe feda vinabo za Zambia, za Tanzania, and you listen now, you're like, is it because of that?
So you're saying there's no emotion in what he's sending you?
I don't have the emotion. That's what I'm saying.
You don't have the emotion.
No, I mean,
but
emotion comes
the song that
with the money. If you're not getting paid as producers, in fact, if I had 100% the power, I would say every producer in Malawi should stop producing for a month, so that the artists should understand what these producers do. If they do that, maybe we can change that Cosoma thing to say these people should need to be in this. Yes, I mean, even the percentage. If you're saying you're getting 10%, of course they have a backing. Say, could you add some of it? I'm promoting in wage. You cannot promoting something that is not there. Even a product, if you create a product, you have to create the product for you to promote it. The production is the producer. And then you're like, oh, I have a good product, let me promote it. You understand? Yes, the artists, they promote the product. But in the end, they're promoting something that they like, that they know people would want, then they would like. And artists get shows and they get money. Non-stop. They pay the producer for the time once.
Only once. Not as
they will not come back and say, for sure, oh, 5,000. I've never heard something like that in Malawi.
Not from any artist that you worked with?
No, you're talking about artists. I'm talking about producers. Not from any producer that I know in Malawi.
Okay.
So you see, it's a big issue. It's something that we are... I do. Both Cosoma, artists, I don't think we can do anything. If I can do that, I don't go see a guy. I want the value that we have. If they see the value,
like a sit-in for all producers.
Yes.
Do you think you guys can actually come together and do that? Considering that you're also saying, Kudi, you need the money. Not only you need the money, the producers as well need the money.
We don't think we have the value. The confidence in black people that we feel like we still need something to lean on. Yeah. So we feel like we have to lean on the artists that are very famous so that we can be better producers. But that's not the case.
But there's no Nzungu in all of this.
Yes.
It's just a Malawi to Karoka.
Yes. Uje artist akuimba. Akaimba film mono artist abwera. The worst part is artists also chuka. They don't want to pay in the studio. Amazon now that's the payment. If they come to studio, where you feel good, then that's good.
Yeah. It's like a social capital of some sort.
Yeah. I've seen people come into my studio and say, Uzo say ndini
Like who?
ndama ika maybe I can
Just tell me.
people coming to studio say I say uzo say ndifana me nyimbo eche kwamba ubanga pitch ma ndibe sandra ma you forget about it.
So do you feel that my artist is so I'm a pwegesa so nchiro ya my producer?
That's what I'm saying. Uti chiro zikwamba kutali body tina iruna ya Cosoma is there to protect the art artist. Kuma artist nditose CEO imba ekai. Tose ni ma artist. But it only protects and hoimba mwaya wimba was able studio. Because as producers, if it's tima yankura, tima zona kuti fair we're not worthy to say something that people would appreciate. That's why I'm coming here. I mean, this is a very popular show, and I know when I say this, it will go very far. And
all right, Wagambaza Masco. We're going through the whole crew.
Yes.
Let's go to Pixie. Are you guys still in touch?
No.
Why is that?
Another artist, please. Let's talk about another artist.
Why are you guys done?
No. The only person that I produced that I'm friends with is Masco.
All right.
When I say friends, I mean friends.
Okay. So you're not friends with Pixie then?
No.
You're not?
No.
Despite having worked together?
No.
Were you close even back then?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Onesimus? What's going on? What's going on, Profi? Take a sip. Come on, take a sip. Gwagwaj, Coolidge.
Hey, Kariyofuta. Winner.
So just find out. Is he your friend? Do you talk?
Onesimus, Tigambizo Onesimus. Onesimus is an artist that he knows what he's doing. But it's because he listens. What he learns, he keeps. And in my production journeys that I did, I teach. I don't produce. I call myself a teacher because once I tell you something, I would want you to listen and come back with it, because that thing that you're coming back with, I will record. If you don't come up with it, I'm not going to record. Unless it's the person that you tell, he would go back, practice, you come back, and he would do exactly what you told him. So he listens. But also, he's got a bit of a pride.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has that been exhibited around you? Has he acted in a prideful way with you?
Yeah, because...
I know Dynasty.
Hey.
African bad and Dynasty.
The point is, he feels Woody is on top of everything. So, as a person that I know, I've created, because Onesimus wasn't, not Onesimus, but Armstrong wasn't Armstrong without, before me.
Would you say you kind of discovered him?
I discovered him.
You did?
Of course, Yankee discovered him, he brought it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, because he came with Yankee and then I discovered him, because I made him and produced the songs that he did and changed everything that he was saying. I noticed, because before that, I didn't know Chris Brown.
I remember.
And I can tell you now, I would tell him that you have the talent, you have the skill in everything, but you're not in Malawi. I mean, Malawi need to hear you. You need to understand what you guys are singing to attract the Malawian audience. And I told him what the Malawian wants. He's taking the same things until today. My honest myself was only they said, "Oh, it's because of the foundation that I built for him." I'm not gonna lie to you. I've built foundations for a lot of artists.
Namely,
a lot of artists.
I've
built a lot of foundations in Malawi. I've built a lot of foundations in Malawi. kubwera munthu ndi nyimbo ine nkumuza nyimbo isiku chambuliro and likubwerera adi kuti from the top. When I say from the top kuti mwana koma uyu ndamayimba ine kubwesa chinthu kumuza ti chisi chikuwa mu nyimbo iyi nyimbo yake nyimbo yake ine mukatuuza nyimbo kuimba zizi kuti ziwe mu nyimbo iyi which song no
Iweyo as the pro that we're hearing in Pro P.
yes
Minu wanila the producer game right now. Ariba minu mamoba. Kuri you nindi shasha. Kabena. There's nobody that can touch your game.
Fusoro vuta na bwino. Kuna dro vuta chifo yoti. Zwanta kuyanke una ndukondera. Koma nani napo nani kaso status nani aje kusokumbuyo kuti mampwekesa trike pits. Fortune ndukambuzo ndi mpwaka. Koma kaza kumana naye. Musabwira muzanduza kuti fana isoma se. That kid. He's a father now. Sorry, he's not a kid. He knows what he's doing. He's the future that we need. Ngatowe producer akuzo ndi dolo posa trike abwera zandibe. Abwere azanduze kuti so usasene ndi maminya posa trike. Nobody. I'm telling you today. Kulibe. Kulibe. Of course anhanena. Sukuru kusanena anena. Kuma I'm telling you Trigger is it's a rare breed. I'm not saying to Kumobet.
Yeah.
Of course. No. And he's somewhere there.
You're still the sensei.
I'm a sensei. But Trigger is the future that we need in Malawi. Yes. And I cannot lie. And Trigger is the Trigger that the future that we need in Malawi. And I'm not saying this because he's my brother, right? No.
I don't know, bro.
He's a future that we have in Malawi. Yes.
All right. So moving forward, should we be expecting any pro? Even though I know you've said that you're absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Even the Masco that is in the pipeline.
Masco contacted me saying when I'm back because he's performing in the way.
Yeah.
I say, I said this. But I said, "Father,
Why?
Do I want to?
Why not?
I'm not saying this because I'm on TV, but
you don't want to hear the work that you actually made because
do you even know that do you even know that I don't go to shows?
Why is that?
That's another story. But I don't go to shows. I never go to shows.
Why don't you go to shows? Don't you want to hear, let's say, songs that you produce by the artist that's
brutally performed by people?
Brutally?
Sorry. So okay.
Is that
it's okay.
Have you ever been to a show? You've been to one of the shows.
No, it's okay.
So you've been to one of the shows where it's been botched. Yeah, I got it, but I see.
That's
anabanga botch ndani.
I say, yeah.
Anakusisa kuti usamaphireso kuma show in your eye.
The last time I went to a show, a Malawi show, was 2011, 2012. I just don't get the essence of the feel. I told you about the feel that we get as producers before we produce a song. If I love it, I would produce. So I feel the aftermath, which is the band and whatnot, they don't get the same essence. They must have been nyimbo kumengira perform before. It must have been reggae or raba. Si nyimbo you can reggae. But stage
Basada.
So yeah, I don't think they're doing it justice to the same song.
So you won't be attending this show for that very reason or for other reasons?
Oh, so you are still talking about this show?
Yeah.
I'm not going to that show. No. There's two my boys, the three of them. But
Should we expect a reunion, same way they're doing their trio?
I don't know.
And
I really don't want to find out.
Why is that?
The money. I'm not getting any money from it.
Okay.
I'm trying to build something for my 10 children, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
9.
they're out 10, yes, 9 left.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I mean, you might want to apply, for a vacancy.
I'll see what I can do.
By the way, I did 10 children and
Okay.
the music not complete.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see the future in music for me.
So what would you like to say to Cosoma right now after receiving 2B? After being, I want to say awarded 2B because you haven't received it yet. An award can be kept on a shelf somewhere. But what would you like to say?
Cosoma ikupa ma producer ku Malawi. Koma ngati ikupa ma producer ku Malawi, nyimbo zikupita kuti. Chifukwa Cosoma kuti kale Cosoma ndiyo fuka ya ma producer. Ngakale si directly linked to the producers, but the producers produce music kuti ma artists azimba, producers I mean Cosoma is based on drama. So kuti Cosoma si based on drama from this thing. Ima based on drama. Koma ngati if they're not awarding the producer, the actual people that make the songs. I don't know what will happen in the future, but I'm just telling you that without producers, there's no music. I mean, there's no artist, there's no, Cosoma.
What would you like to say to your fellow producers? I mean, so nanu so mugwena muzi push us.
Guys, producer guy. And let's find something that we can do that will make us money, and then we can say, we should tell them the value of us. We can show them the contract that we want to see in the future. For now, I would say every producer, and then we can dictate the terms, change the whole industry.
So do you think that there needs to be a change as well in the way you producers work with your artists when you're actually coming through? They pay you bit by bit. Do you think that there should be some sort of agreement that you come to? Would you know this is how payment should be done by fire by force?
True. Okay. Sorry. Masco, that is somewhere tinambali moto kwambiri. Masco ni mapango produce osati kuti kumauza na ndilipira. Masco anachuka ni nyimbo zetu ngopanga produce osati kulipirana. Masco abumeka ichuli sudana ndilipira ndama. Pagari ni mafusa la save ndama zanga kuzifuna. Until today, I haven't been paid. It shows that I love music, and that can push the music in front.
What's been the reason for him not paying you?
That's a good reason. I mean, I don't know. I still don't know until today. As I'm telling you, and they're getting money from production. Cosoma. Maybe that few good producer, they're not important. Is what needs to change in Malawi. If you need the better music, the better sound that you're looking for in Malawi, treasure the source, which are the producers. If you don't, we'll be singing something else in the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Pro P with us, basically explaining everything that has happened, why we're not hearing most of Pro P right now, but it's definitely been a pleasure having you here and explaining all of this, and glad to hear from the horse's mouth.
Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our chat with Pro P himself. Can somebody turn on the AC because it was quite hot in here? I personally enjoyed that one, and I hope you did too. Coming your way next is a song that he actually produced. This is Ndi Mabajulu. That is done by Gwamba featuring Bucci. Don't go anywhere.
chikondi chomwecho kwa wina sichikwana, kwa wina chimasefukira. Ena amayandama, ena amamila, ena amachisaka, ena chimwapeza. Ine zanga pheba nondinapeza kangakogeza, kanabadwa mu Oktoba nkona kali hoti. Ndikakatali koma kama kondovala shoti, ambiri mwanyama kayesa koma suma kwana. Mudzi wonse pano kungoyenera kumanya kuti ndikanga basi, ndati ndikanga basi. Chikondi chake mwa ineyo changosasa basi. Next year mwezi omwe uno ndibanja basi, makolo vakakungoseka ndizaganja basi. Ndima pachulu udziwisa dziko lonse, atiwe antu unanenga tino wanga. Ndima pachulu ndikuwe anthu adziwe kuti ndili mchikondi ndipo wasakayikile. Na chikondi kwa mkazi uyu yekha sichichoka, chifukwa kwamba mkaziyo anakonda ngati njoka. Aliyese amafuna mkazi, koma muzizifusa kuti amene ali mchikondi ndangati. Wanga ndimamugwira museu kumuhoda, amakongola kwambiri akapanda kupoda. Akaflasha koyamba ndimadziwa wandisowa, kachiwiri ali panja nekuflasha mangolowa. Tili mudziko lathu lodziwa tokha, dziko lopanda njuchi kuli uchoka. Ndima pachulu udziwisa dziko lonse, atiwe antu unanenga tima wanga. Ndima pachulu ndine wako sunodeka, ubikisana ndindani ulipoweka. Ati siti kukwilika ngati mpweya, palipose pamozi ngati shupeya. We going all the way mpaka tisamanga oera, kwa mahobu onse kukwatisa ori tikuziwana sililensohana, tatusa molimbisisa kumuni moela baby, pasifukwa izine. Ndima pachulu udziwisa dziko lonse, atiwe antu unanenga tima wanga. Ndima pachulu udziwisa dziko lonse, atiwe antu unanenga tima wanga. Ndima
That was music coming in from Gwamba featuring Bucci Worldwide himself, and it's called Ndi Mapachulu. But this is where we have to wrap it up for today. It's been a pleasure having you guys on the other end. See you again next week on another episode of Street House. You've been with me, Lucy JR. Until next week, peace.